Hello, I'm Laura McIntosh, CEO of EmPower. We are a software analytics platform with the mission to keep high medical risk seniors in their own homes as long as possible. This comes from the co-founders' interests because we've taken care of our own parents and my background in neurodegenerative disease research from Johns Hopkins and Stanford. There are multiple stakeholders in the problem of keeping a high medical risk senior in their home. For providers and payers, this represents the population with the greatest medical costs. So this is a $15 billion market driven by a $200 billion savings opportunity if we can reduce hospitalization and emergency costs. For families, they have to choose between very expensive assisted living or having anxiety every day for their loved one at home. But knowing the current status of a senior allows that family to have the peace of mind to support the senior staying in their own homes when their senior wants to be. For home care companies, their greatest need is to control staff costs. With chronic care monitoring, they can understand whether or not a person at home is stable or if they need advanced skills, which can make a twofold difference in the amount of salary being paid out by the company. So what does EmPower do? If you have a credit card, you've probably got a call from your card company asking you to verify a recent purchase because it was outside of your normal pattern of behavior. We do the same thing for an elder at home. We understand their normal pattern so that we will be able to alert a caregiver if we find an anomaly. We take 3 data streams and incorporate them into a single, simple user interface. That big green check mark means that everything across physiological, medical, and environmental inputs are normal. So we create the lifestyle context for that medical data, and our powerful analytics and artificial intelligence allow us to create correlations and understanding of that person in order to make that medical data actionable. We go to market through referrals from our partners, who could be healthcare companies, they could be residential facilities or home care companies. We provide the software, and we facilitate the placement of third-party hardware from the core sensors or the medical devices as appropriate for that person. So there's choice for the monitored person in what they want to use, and we can incorporate any hardware as long as we can get that data. Once we're established, we'll then be able to partner directly with families. The 2 co-founders have been friends for 25 years, and we've both taken care of our own parents at home and both been in startups. I have taken care of large projects in diverse teams. My co-founder has already had a successful exit as VP for software design and algorithm research for a spinal stimulation startup that he co-founded. We emphasize the user interface development because we believe that human-centered design is an essential portion of our value for our population. We're proud to work with the lead investor, Denso International, for a seed round of funding. We are interested in using those funds for pilot studies and in our user interface development with our healthcare partner. We are very interested in speaking with anybody who has home care needs and would like to be interested in a pilot presentation or a pilot opportunity so that you can fit and develop our interface for your needs. Thank you. We are in the game room across the way and happy to speak with anybody afterwards. Thank you very much.